I'm going to start like recording before we actually get the podcast started, because then it shows us just talking casually a little bit, and I think it's good for people to see that.
And then
see the real JJ.
They can. Well, now I know we're going to do it. I'm going to stay very proper.
Well, no, we've not done it yet, so that's why. But yeah, I couldn't stick to the no shave November because of that reason. But yours is looking prime.
So the button up there that says recording, does that mean it's recording?
Guilty.
How long has that been running?
only for like the last 20 seconds, unfortunately.
I got a little bit of.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 of the Sweet D podcast.
Let me take that. Just, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode. I'll step in for just a sec.
Of course, it was episode 3.
3, he meant 3, guys. Nothing's free in this world. 3, guys. Okay.
This week's a special week because normally myself and JJ.
Good thing he's not watching.
I'm gonna get my shoulders loosey-goosey before we start this podcast. But yeah, normally myself and JJ are co-hosts as well as Sarah Cruz on this podcast.
That's right.
This week, we're just waiting for Sarah Cruz to come back. She got some mama responsibilities going on with little Juliet in the house. This week we're gonna interview head coach, father, husband, friend.
One more.
Redard.
I was shooting for something like badass, but no.
Badass.
There we go. I'll take that one.
Mr. PR You Snatch, Mr.
Right.
Mighty Mouse, Demetrius Johnson, Jason Nieves.
That's right.
We're interviewing one and only.
You guys notice the stash is still there. I'm writing it out. I've been contemplating on getting rid of it for the last probably 2 weeks. Still there. So
solid effort.
All of you enjoy the beautiful stash I got going on here.
Is it itchy yet?
It is very annoying. I've been dying to shave it, but it's staying. It's for a cause.
How long have we got left?
I don't know,
14 days?
14 days.
Like
like
yeah,
that.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yes. 2 weeks
Stay
left.
strong.
2 weeks.
Have you had any food getting in it yet? Because that's always
randomly. Soups are the worst. I normally, for those of you who know me, I don't usually keep this here.
Soups. Old man Nieves with his hot soup.
Porridge gets stuck in it quite often.
Ugh.
Porridge.
That's some type of innuendo, I'm sure. I hope Vinicius isn't watching.
Oh no, he eats a lot of peanut butter in his beard.
Paleo beard.
Paleo. It's crunchy peanut butter.
Okay, let's get this.
What are we doing? Teddy's got something special for me I don't know about. So,
as you guys can gauge, this podcast is a mix of all things professional, a little less serious, and absolutely stupid.
So just about our everyday life, I guess.
We want to make this podcast as real as possible. So we're going to start this episode off with a few quick fire questions, okay? Some are CrossFit related, some are lifestyle related, some are some serious coaching, programming.
Before the questions, I hope we get to post this ASAP. And if you're watching this and you know this guy over here, okay, just shoot a comment. Let us know what you think about the new hairstyle. All right? Sarah Cruz, hello, my friends. Hello. And girlfriend and life partner, better half.
This hairstyle is all about knowing it's shit.
Simplistic.
But doing it anyway.
Simplistic.
I'm rocking it.
But I want you guys, I want all yours truthful comments. And
let's recap to Monday, right? Okay, I got it done on Monday, and I love this box.
Did you get it done, or did you do it?
I got it done. I got it done this time. I didn't do it myself.
Paid that?
You paid real money? Okay, so I walk in and I'm like, okay, shaved haircut, a little bit of an extreme hairstyle, a little bit of a change. Hi, Juliet. You want to say hi to the podcast? Thank you, Juliet. Okay, she's no ignore me.
There's a pencil for you.
I walk in and I'm like, okay, this is a little bit of a change. I'm definitely going to get some comments. 10 minutes in to being in the box, not one person has said a thing. So I'm thinking to myself, Jesus, it must be really bad, the fact that no one has stated any awareness to the fact that I've shaved my head. But
probably when you turn around, they're like,
I got what has he done? But I got a little shout out to make to Kevin, because he's the first person that's come up to me straight away and been like, hey, new haircut.
"What the hell happened to your hair?" is what he actually said. What the hell is going on?
Was there a fire? But
Lord
yeah,
Jesus, there's a fire.
that's it. Anyway, on to the quick round questions.
Yes.
Are you ready, JJ?
What are the rules here? What's
First answer that comes to mind. Try and be as quick as
man.
possible, but
I have
they're not like yes/no questions, but they're
I'm very scatterbrained, so let's do it. Let's get right into it. Let's see what happens.
okay. Clean or snatch?
Snatch.
Pizza or sushi?
Oh, pizza.
Hard
Sushi.
question, right?
That is a tough one. That's a good one.
Do you like both?
Oh, definitely.
What's your favorite type of pizza?
The one that fits in my mouth.
That's what she said.
Wait.
Sushi?
I like New York pizza.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
What about sushi? What's your favorite sushi roll?
Oh, man. I like volcano roll.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, personal fave.
Favorite girl CrossFit WOD? Great question.
Diane. Easy one.
What's Diane?
Deadlifts and handstand push-ups. 21.
Oh,
59.
yeah, that is you.
Yes.
You killed that Whatapaluza one. Shout out to JJ. Biceps or calves?
I see what you did there. I see. They're about the same size. Let's go to biceps.
Okay, good.
I wear jeans for that.
Favorite activity outside the gym?
Sleep.
Come on.
Does that count?
I mean, it does count. Anything else?
Dude, Jesus.
Give some inspiration to people, like what they can do for fun outside of the gym.
Long walks on the beach.
Beautiful.
No, just kidding. Anything sports. Believe it or not, I really do like tennis, volleyball, stuff like that. I hardly play it. Basketball's cool. Football. Bike riding. I love stuff like that. I hardly ever do it, but
we need to
I mow the grass a lot. That's very functional.
Yeah.
Edging and mowing the grass and changing diapers.
Well, that's just your Mexican heritage. You can't help yourself with that lawnmower. Got him.
This doesn't help out.
Got him. Yeah, you just need one of those sombreros now.
Could be.
Kind of similar to the clean and snatch. What's your favorite exercise in CrossFit? What's your favorite? What you see it on the board in a workout and you're like, yes.
Reverse curls.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with muscle ups only because they really look cool. They're the first one or two are not too hard, but then they get hard. But they look really cool, and not everyone can do them, which gives them another kind of cool factor.
Yeah, but it's an awesome feeling when you get your first one.
It is awesome feeling, and it's awesome to see people get their first one too.
Yeah, that's a good moment.
Muscle ups are cool.
Is Vinny ignorant or really just mentally troubled? That's a serious question. People have been asking.
See all of the above.
Got it. I'm gonna add in my own opinion with this. I just think he's somewhat slow, and it comes off as arrogant, but really it's just he has trouble being a human being.
I think he has trouble understanding his own accent, and I think that's a big problem.
Yeah, that is a big problem. So for anyone that gets...
Vinny was supposed to be here. He had family that came into town and saved him today. But last podcast, if you guys watch it, we asked you, shoot us some questions. I really don't know if anybody shot some questions, but
no one.
Seriously, shoot us some questions and we will ask them. It doesn't matter what it is. Just shoot us some questions and we want them to answer them. Okay?
Yeah, true. We need some good ones.
If you, the people, want to be on this podcast sometime, let us know. We'd love to have you. It's good fun. And
this is proof that you've actually watched a little bit of the podcast because we're announcing this now. Whoever comments first below will be on the podcast next. No pressure. It's just a conversation.
First come, first serve. We had Stacy. We had Kim step up. Let's do it, guys.
We need more people. I think we got Joe on next week. Vinny's lost his
on
place
next week for sure. And maybe we can get Joe and Vinny together.
Oh, that would be funny. That'd be a good one. Yeah, I like that. Joe and Vinny.
We could have them share a mic. That would be funny.
Jesus. Good Lord.
That would be one sweaty mic.
Okay.
I hope he watches this.
Last question.
I'll make it the best. Come on.
How did you and Sarah meet? Sarah Cruz. What memory sticks with you from the first date? A little bit of a romantic question. Really intrigued with this one. I've never personally heard the story, so I'm sure all of us at the box would like to
How
know.
did Sarah and I meet? It was all a blur. And we'll leave it at that.
Beautiful.
There
It
was
was it was a beautiful disaster. Some would say. All right, anyway, that's a little bit more of the jokey stuff. Right, I want to get a little bit personal with you now, JJ.
Yes.
Obviously, head coach here at CrossFit Beautiful Disaster. You've trained people for a long time, probably most of your life in terms of your adult career.
Yes.
Why?
I only became an adult just about 5 years ago. So that is 100%
basically in the last 2 years.
Yeah, well, technically, yeah. Okay.
Why do you coach?
Why do I coach?
What's your why?
Easy, man. They say do what you love and it doesn't become a job anymore, right? Correct? Yeah, it's awesome. You know what? I've had other jobs. I used to be pharmacy tech, if you guys didn't know, pharmacy tech. So I got the smarts on the medicines. So if you have a condition and you don't know what it is, I might be able to help.
Or if you want to get better at CrossFit.
Yes, if you want to get better at CrossFit, I know just a little bit about what to take. Not much of that stuff back in the pharmacy. But anyways, yeah, I didn't really care for it. It wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't love it. So I got into something I loved. I started as a member, like you, the people, and I just took off from there. It's something that comes. I don't know if easy is the right word for me. It's something that I picked up pretty fast, I think, at least.
Yeah.
And I'm still picking it up every day. So you can never know everything, but there's always something to learn. And believe it or not, I learn from you guys every day. There's always something to learn, whether it be a coaching cue, whether it be something I can tell you, or something you guys say. Sometimes we'll go, oh yeah, that's a good idea. I can start telling people that. All right. An example of like extending your hips and snatch will be just a jump. You don't jump with your hips closed, so jump. Just tell everybody, jump, move your feet, stuff like that. So it's great. I love doing it, and I love to see people do it. I like to take people that have never done it before to doing their first handstand push-up to Festivus, for example.
Yeah.
All those people probably never dreamed they'd be even doing CrossFit. Most of them were in fit camp. And then they all came out and they signed up. All of them just started signing up for CrossFit competition. I'm like, what? For real? Awesome. Let's do it. So I started putting a little more CrossFit stuff in there, workouts, and they killed it.
Yeah, that was a cool weekend. That was a really cool weekend to watch.
Yes.
I also think that fitness in general, like the fact that you coach people and you get them to like it and make it a routine, I see it every day. Like it changes how people are. Like they get more confident because they become, get into a better routine with their fitness and their lifestyle, and they're motivated to eat better and stuff, and they just become better people. Not to say that they can't go out and drink and do all that other fun stuff, but
moderation,
like, balance their life.
Yes. And you know when I know that I got them, I hooked them. Check this out.
When
they come in with nanos and metcons and knee sleeves and headgear and all that other crap they don't really need, but they buy it because it's cool, that's when I know I hooked them. I got them.
Sounds like me. I remember when I did all that.
Yes,
I came in with the CrossFit shoes. I bought them before I started.
Yes. Who's this guy?
With the metcons.
How about you? I got a question for you. Why don't you tell everybody how you found how you met and fell in love with CrossFit?
I remember actually. I watched a YouTube video. So I started off by just kind of going to a Globo gym and just kind of like lifting weights to look good, and then I watched a video on YouTube with a day in the life of Scott Panchik. And I was like, what the hell is this guy doing? Like, that looks super intense. And he was doing muscle ups and he was training 2-3 times in the day. And I was like, yeah, that looks a lot more what I want to be doing. More active, more balanced training. And
looks crazy. Looks hardcore.
Yeah. So then I came into CrossFit old fashioned. Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
So yeah, that was the me. What about you, Sarah? When did you start CrossFit?
I started CrossFit in 2014.
Come on this way a little bit so we can see you, baby.
In 2014, I had a few friends that I had mentioned CrossFit years before, and I'm like, I don't want to get bulky. I don't want to get big. But I've always gone to the gym and done my own thing. I've done the step classes and I'm going to go
cycling.
I've done cycling. I've done triathlons. So I swam at 5 o'clock in the morning. But
pole dancing.
No, never that.
Oh,
I should.
Sorry.
I know.
I've tried.
Pole dancing class looks really fun.
It's up the street, actually. And then one day I decided just to walk in, and they said, go back home, change, come to the 5:30 class. And I did. And where do I sign? So ever since then, yeah, from the first day. And I think I was in class every single morning at 6 a.m.
My class. You were in my class.
Ooh.
Yep.
See what happened there? It's a smile.
Stupid.
I think it was. Love at first sight.
That's right. Maybe I had to. Was it around November when you started?
No.
Would have been the.
It was definitely the squats.
Oh yeah.
Checking on my calves.
Yeah, like has anyone ever seen the latest Shrek movie with Rumpelstiltskin? when he's squatting with his little lifters on, that's what it reminds me of. I'm gonna try and install an image to the side of me, like just look at it, because every time I think of Rumpelstiltskin. Sorry, JJ.
If you were a little bit bigger right now and your ears are a little pointier, you would look like the Shrek.
Hey, that's kind of mean.
Holler if you hear me, people.
I'm so glad this isn't live and people can't like it and agree.
Oh my God!
I'm sure people like Stacy would be like, yeah.
Yes, that's who it was.
Okay, so we've established why you coach. That was a pretty cool reason. I like that. Talk a little bit about the CrossFit Beautiful Disaster programming, because I don't think people appreciate how hard it is to.
It's a big secret
to program for a whole box when there's so many different members of so many different abilities, and you kind of have to create one workout and one skill for the day that accommodates everyone. Like
everyone,
what goes into that? Like that's interesting to hear about.
Yeah, so programming is actually much harder than it seems. And just coming up with the WODs for the week, we're talking CrossFit and Fit Camp, just me writing them down on a piece of paper takes over an hour. All right. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot of thought goes into it. There's a sort of template that I follow, and I base it on a 5-day on, 2-day off training split. What that means is I'll kind of tell you what it is and why I chose it. So it's designed for, you can come 5 straight days and you take the weekend off. It's not the way you have to do it, but what I like about it is this. Okay, I break up each CrossFit movement or modality, I guess you could say, into 3 things. You got a Metcon, or you got cardio basically, which is your running, your jump roping, your rowing, your biking, your burpees, your mountain climbs, all that fun stuff. To gymnastics, which is any body weight movement. Okay, that abs are included in that. I could include that in gymnastic stuff, and also weightlifting. So weightlifting is anything with load. Okay. And I break it up. So if you guys have ever noticed, and I'm about to hit you with a big secret, and I think once I say this, anybody watching, you may be able to get the formula and put it together so you can predict what might be the next day's WOD. But I'll start with I rotate each week. So Monday might start. Monday is typically a single modality. So it might be just weightlifting. It might be just cardio. It might be just a gymnastic. Okay. So typically I like to throw some more stuff in there. What I like about it though, and then same thing for the rest of the week. So rest of the weekend I'll put 2 together. If you've never noticed, and I'm gonna hit you guys with a huge secret. Monday is a single modality. Tuesday are two different ones. So I might do weightlifting and gymnastics, or weightlifting Metcon, or gymnastics, whatever, Metcon or whatever. Wednesday is always typically all 3. Hence the longer, harder, more brutal WOD on Wednesday. And it doesn't have to always be that way, but I like it. So typically, if you're going to see a 20-minute AMRAP any week, it'll be on Wednesday. So if you're watching this, good for you. You get to you just learn one of the secrets of the programming at CFBD. Saturdays are free for all. Saturday's WOD. If you guys have noticed, Saturday's WOD never gets posted, and the reason why is because it's never planned. I usually come up with a WOD over breakfast. I'm sipping a coffee. All right, or I'll ask if anybody asks me, what are you doing on Saturday? I don't know. What do you want to do? And then they'll give me a single movement or they give me a type of workout and I'll build it from there.
I like that.
And that's kind of in a nutshell the way the programming works without giving out too much. Cherry picker's going to be cherry picker, so I don't want to give too much. But actually, I have a special something I've been thinking about. This last probably 3 minutes. Okay.
That's dangerous.
Yes, I got something cool for you guys, and it's if you're watching this, it only applies to you. If you heard from someone else, sorry, you're not included until you watch this whole podcast. I'll quiz you on it. Each month, we're gonna find out whose birthday it is. If you come to me personally and request a workout or a movement or a type of workout, you and I, whoever's birthday it is, will design a workout and it'll get your name. So we'll have, I want to have our own benchmark workouts. Okay. Over the weekend, Carlos Chavez asked me for something very specific. So I gave Carlos Chavez something very specific. I made it a team WOD and several of us did it. Big props to Alan, Kevin, Steve, Vinny, and myself, and obviously Chavez for doing the WOD. It was brutal. It was a chipper starting from 100. So 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, blah, 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 blah. Oh, a few more people. Yes.
Sunday and did it as well.
Name them again?
Carrie, Olivia, Naomi, and I.
Yes. So you guys see. I wasn't there to see it, but I heard about it. And Sarah, show me video. You guys killed it as well. Chavez. I named that one Chavez. So you may see it again. Okay.
Chavez.
Yes, Chavez. Don't you add a French twist to it?
That's the Latino twist.
Oh, ouch. Maurice.
Maurice.
No, that one's just Morris. Teddy.
Oh, it's Morris.
Yes. So, if it's your birthday month, come get with me. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you want to do. And I will name the workout after you. It doesn't have to be a last name. If you got a cool first name, too. It could be a first name. And we'll make it a benchmark. All right. Yes.
Nice. I like that. Awesome.
That was a long answer for a short question, but yes.
Okay. Cool. That's interesting to learn about how the masterman himself programs his WODs. Anything to add in, Sarah?
Where do you?
Where do I live?
I
live down the street.
I watch you come up with this stuff too. I watch you come up with this stuff, but where do you? Because you have the movements that you do normally, and then you have those odd ones that kind of just get pulled.
Yes,
like the bear crawls.
Right.
Yes, I like the bear crawls,
which we'll talk more about when we review the WODs at the end of the podcast.
We will. Yeah, I'll save the bear crawls for that. But I know where you're going with this question. I'm going to answer for you now.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
I think. Well, I'll let you finish. I think you're asking about the odd objects, single arm stuff.
Yeah.
Where do I come up with that and why?
That in and how do you mix them up?
Yes. All right. So here's the motivation for that, and it's not the complete motivation for that, but here's where it came from. Last year's open, I should say. Last year's open, kind of threw us for a loop. Okay. It wasn't your typical CrossFit open. It wasn't barbells and burpees and pull-ups and snatches. In fact, we actually had to go out, rush, and we went crazy, insane, looking for freaking dumbbells. I asked everybody, and I couldn't find the exact size I needed, so I ended up finding them online. And we had to go out and buy some dumbbells literally probably, 2 days before the open started. So as you can imagine, we didn't practice much with the dumbbells. We went right into it. And we got a couple new movements in. Not really new movements, just ones since we didn't have dumbbells, we didn't practice.
With dumbbells, basically.
Yes.
Same movements.
So specifically the spinal snatch.
Oh.
Talk to us about the spinal snatch.
Okay. So if anyone was there for 17.1, I believe myself and Drew did it on it was me and Drew.
Yes.
And, it was a hard workout, but we both chipped away at it. And it did kind of hurt your lower back a little bit. We weren't used to that, like, higher volume dumbbell snatches. We weren't used to the technique, so we're using our back a little bit too much when accompanied with the burpee box jumps. And then
Lots of them.
Vinicius came in on, I want to say
Monday.
No,
No,
he
because he redid it. He redid it, so it had to have been Friday,
it had to be
maybe.
Friday, and
Yes.
wow, that WOD has not seen a performance. The box, I apologize, has not seen a performance like that in a long time. I'm talking sweaty, spinal, stanky,
Stank.
on the floor. Like,
I'm gonna steal a line from your book. He put some stank on it.
he put some stank on it. Yeah.
He put some stank on a little bit
If
of that.
anyone watched it, Vinny used way too much back, and he blew his lower back up.
Vinny
And
is
he
gonna
was
no
on the
longer
floor.
watch our podcast.
What's that?
He is gonna no longer watch our
No.
podcast.
But basically, that's a call to arms to say, don't do what Vinny did, don't be an idiot, and don't lift with your lower back.
Right.
Learn
Practice
proper
makes
technique.
perfect, or at least not so sore lower
But
back.
the good thing was he came back on Monday and redid it and learned from his mistake. Oh, no, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
It
was worse the second time.
He did the worst the second time, and he was on the floor again. Oh, Vinicius. We love you, but
For those of you who
that
don't know,
was-
we actually really do like Vinny. He's a good friend, but we love to give him shit, okay? So, and I couldn't find any better word for it. So
Yeah.
shit is the word I'm
But
sticking.
that was definitely one for the highlight reel. 17.1 will forever haunt the dreams.
Yes. And I don't know what happened. but
Juliet just
Juliet
did something.
And she's always doing something. But another answer to that question is train. One thing about CrossFitters and CrossFit in general, the ideology and the methodology is you train for the unknowable and the unknown. All right. So
Do weird shit.
what you don't know and what you couldn't know. All right. It could be hopper models, what they say. Think about bingo when they think about 100 different movements in a hopper, spin around, you pull 5 and that's your workout.
Mm-hmm.
Train so you can be able to do that workout. Okay.
Yeah.
So I like the single arm stuff. I like the single leg stuff.
Unilateral is key.
Whole, works on mobility, works on balance, core, works on a whole bunch of different muscles that you wouldn't normally work if you did a more traditional movement, I should say.
Takes away imbalances too by focusing on one side. Take away
Yes.
that imbalance on your weaker side because obviously the stronger side will take over. All that good stuff. Lots of benefits to it.
That's right. That's right.
So that's why we love kettlebells and dumbbells because
Dumbbells.
dumbbells.
All right.
Okay. Anything else to add?
No, that's pretty much it for. So, I do have something else to add.
Okay.
And this kind of actually takes me back to the programming and a little bit on that question too. Starting next week, in order to prepare all of you, the people, for this year's coming up open workouts, and if you don't know what the open is, Google it, okay? I will be doing once a week, wherever it fits, an open WOD from one of the previous years, okay?
Nice.
So I'll take it back as far as I can go. I think my first year I did the open was 2014. 13.
Okay.
Something around there. I don't remember when it was the first year I did it, but it was somewhere around there years ago. Okay. So I'm going to go back even further than that though, to ones I haven't done, and you will do them, I think, once a week. Okay.
Nice. Like that.
And that would be cool. So you guys get to experience some of the open workouts and what they're like and how they program. You're never going to know because it's hard to predict. But actually, I keep jumping ahead. I'm going to predict one open workout that we're going to see in 2018, and I think I'm going to be spot on with this. Last year, I predicted 2 of them. I predicted 2 last year. This one, I'm going to predict it right now. You ready?
What? Let's see it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
It's the last one. The last one's the easiest to predict because it's always thrusters. Okay? Here's what's going to be. 2 years ago, I want to say it was, so 15.5, 16.5, whatever. Thrusters and calorie row.
That was 2015. That wasn't 16.
I think, yeah. And I don't remember the rep scheme. I want to say it was 21, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3.
You know what would be cool?
Row.
If they made the thrusters dumbbell thrusters. Ooh. The mountain troll would not like that.
Yes, I'm gonna make another prediction, and this is just a very random one, but I don't think they're gonna do as many of the odd objects and single arm stuff,
No.
And dumbbell work this year. I don't think. We don't know.
You know what I think? My prediction. I think they're gonna do something with the kettlebells, but like as in.
They don't often do stuff with kettlebells.
I know, but I think they're gonna
the only reason why I think is because it's a little harder to judge.
Not a swing necessarily, though. I think like a snatch or a
snatch, probably, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
You, my man.
Okay.
Teddy has bad.
We don't talk about that unless you want me to bring up rope climbs and competition snatches.
Which one? Are we talking about Bacon Beatdown, or are we talking about Wadapalooza?
You know the quote.
Wadapalooza?
Why isn't he using his legs?
I don't know, Sarah Cruz. I mean...
Just stand up.
Just stand up.
Don't listen to them.
Okay. Moving on. Let's go because we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna finish with reviewing the WODs of the week. So let's get into it.
All right. Monday. Let's see. Skill. So Monday, you people had your chance to PRE back overhead squat. So we did overhead squat 6 sets 3 or find your winner at max. I know we had several. I don't remember the names. Sarah, you remember the names?
I don't.
Shoot.
The 6 a.m. class PR'd, all of them did.
All of them did. Awesome. I love it. You know, that's telling me you're getting better and you're fitter and stronger and all that other good stuff.
Especially with a lift like the overhead squat, because that's
very technical lift.
Yeah.
The hardest squat, balance and mobility wise. And if you guys are adding over 10 pounds to your PR, killing it. Okay.
Great lift.
WOD. So back to programming. You guys see what I did on Monday's WOD. All gymnastics, very high level gymnastics, high skill gymnastics.
Oh, I didn't do it.
It was an EMOM. All right, every minute on a minute. Odd minutes was, and you got it. What I liked about this one's I don't usually make EMOMs in this fashion, this way, but there was different amount of reps you can choose and different ways to scale it based on if you're doing RX plus, if you're doing RX, if you're doing scaled, or if you're doing fit. Okay, fit was lowest reps, followed by scale, followed by RX, followed by RX plus. Handstand push-ups and muscle-ups, okay? I didn't see the score, so I don't know how many people actually did the muscle-ups. If you did,
I was gonna. I didn't.
Killing it. I love it. I like seeing people do muscle-ups. It's one of my favorites. It's a cool thing to see. Next to a good snatch.
Yes.
I left that one open. No bites?
Oh, no, said Juliet.
Forget it.
I know what you said.
I left that one wide open. All right.
I like a good clean and jerk, but the real question is, can you jerk it? If you can only clean it, but you can't jerk it, then it doesn't count.
Unless you jerk it off a rack.
Oh, I never heard that one before.
Just made it up.
Noted. Tuesday,
clean high pull. This was a cool. This week, for the Olympic lifts, for the skills.
we're filming a podcast.
Hi, Juliet. Can you say Dada? Did she say it?
She's just looking at us like, where's that coming from?
Can you say Mama?
Yay!
She wants some camera time.
I can see her head.
Hey, lift her up a little bit. Let's see her.
There it is.
Juliet.
Hi, can you say hi?
What does the pig say?
What does the pig say?
There it is. I see the nose moving. Let's give her the mic. Hey, what does the cow say? Moo! I love it. That's my little gangster. Let's go for one more animal. What about the sheep? What's the sheep say?
Well
That's a good sheep sound. Let's see what animals. What does the dog say? Woo, 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 woo. And what about? Check this out, guys. What about the cat? What's the cat say? And the bird? What's the bird say? All right, one more for me. Can you say, I love you? There we go. Good. I love it. That's the little gangster. For all you who don't know, most everyone knows Juliet.
She's so
Future
clever.
CrossFit champion right there.
I can't wait until she becomes CrossFit Games champion and we put out this video.
Yes, she's going to be so embarrassed. I cannot
Sweet
wait.
D was the first podcast to host the
Sweet
Juliet.
D.
Yes.
She's like, Sweet D was all about me.
That's called the Sweet D bump.
Sweet D bump. Yes.
That
All
means
right,
we help her bump.
Back to it. Yes.
Like,
So this week. Come on.
Excuse me?
Pardon?
Did he just say that about my daughter? No. Okay,
I will smack you to the mic.
I wouldn't do it.
All right. So here's what we got. So this week, for the Olympic lifts, I decided why not work on complexes.
Oh, I did this one. Great complex.
I love this one. It is a fantastic one.
We're not talking about today's complex, sir. Stop speeding ahead.
The truth right now.
What?
Yes.
Complex.
Clean high pull from the floor. Why the clean high pull? Teddy, go.
Clean high pull, it just gets you used to, first of all, that bottom setup position of the clean, and then pulling it as high as possible, which I struggle with, keeping my arms in, but getting used to keeping your arms in and getting it high and putting your hips all the way through like you would in a normal clean.
Through. Without
actually having to catch it in a clean position or a power clean.
Through.
Listen, Junior.
Okay.
Anyway, and then
clean high pull plus
it also helps you not anticipate the actual flipping of your wrists. So you have to shrug and pull. So it kind of gives you that practice. Me, I tend to bend the elbows a little early. So I bounce off of my
early arm bend.
I know. So that clean pull really helps.
No.
Focus on the shrug and the pull.
Great answer. Have you been to your level 1 recently or something? That sounds like something you hear at a level 1.
Sounds like something a level 1 coach would say.
No, that's a really good point, actually, yeah. Because I feel like when you do clean normally, you're just very apprehensive and you just want to get under it without really finishing your pull.
Good word.
You need to finish your pull.
Apprehensive.
A great word. I'm trying.
Fantastic.
College, education, kids stay in school. It costs a lot of money and it's a waste of time.
That's right.
But you learn big words like that.
Big words. They sound cool when you use them. You don't really have to know what they mean. But as long as they fit one sentence. Yes. The other thing that's good about about a clean high pull is this. It's kind of a confidence booster. Okay. So the next time you do go to PR, you're gonna try to PR a weight that you've already pulled up here many times. You just never really cleaned it. Okay. A lot of mislips happen off the floor. As soon as you pick it up, you go, shit, that's heavy, and you give up on trying to clean it. And you don't, Stacy, get underneath the bar. Okay. Stacy, come on, get underneath the bar. Jesus. All right. So recap, clean high pull plus a hang squat clean. Hang makes it harder. That's all. Don't ask me any other questions about it.
I also like it, though, in a weird way because it kind of makes it easier. Can we debate this?
Okay.
I feel like an Olympic lift is harder from the floor because there's much more to think about. Whereas once you get used to coming down from the hang, there's just that second pull from the hang, and then you're under it.
Think.
You can't lift as much, but it's good technique to learn from how to.
Think.
Listen. Listen, sir.
All right, so here's the reason why Teddy's wrong. Okay, people.
I disagree. I will agree to disagree.
Anytime you lift the bar from the floor, you already have momentum going that way.
I'm not disputing
Add that in with the hips.
Obviously.
It's elementary, Watson.
Sherlock.
Elementary, Watson. It's a good point. It's definitely a lot less to think about. in a way, it is easier to do. That's not the word I'm looking for. It is easy to. Feel free to chime in with a big word. To pull off.
You don't overcomplicate the lift.
Yeah. All right. So, and I think what you're saying by that is this. When you're lifting from the floor, there's several things that happen. There's a weight shift. There's the weight moves from different part of your foot, front to back.
First pull, second pull.
Your knee moves. Your chest has to go up. The shoulders rise same time as the hips. There's a lot that could go wrong from the floor. A lot less mechanics, a lot less that could go wrong from.
That's what I mean. Obviously, you could lift more.
Yes,
you could lift more from the floor.
So I think, all right, so I was, okay. You can lift more from the floor.
Say it.
I'll give you half credit. I'll give you half credit.
Okay.
Yes, the WOD that day. Here goes one of the odd object WODs that I came up with. Not odd object, just a different movement for you guys. So if you showed up, let me know how you liked it, or if you didn't like it, let me know about that. AMRAP 8 minutes. 8 minutes is awesome because it's short and sweet. It's enough time to kick your butt and for you to get a good workout. All right, 8-minute AMRAP of single arm kettlebell overhead lunge, dumbbell overhead lunge. Kettlebell overhead lunge. Is that a chip?
Yep.
My microphone didn't come with chips.
They're organic.
Water crackers.
Send one in here with Juliet, please.
Juliet? Oh, and a plate. People watching are like, can we get through to Friday, please?
I know. I want to get.
Good Lord. Okay.
Yes.
Talk about the WOD. Why are you waiting? Talk about
Fridays, too. I got a special treat for you for Friday. The only special treat for Friday is I didn't post it yet. Okay. So, single arm kettlebell overhead lunge, 7 each arm, and 14 of those, and then 41 dubs. Why 41 dubs, JJ?
Because it's the opposite.
It's the opposite of 14. That's all. I don't have any rhyme or reason. I don't need to.
How creative.
It is very creative.
The month as well.
Come on.
I think it was the 14th of the month.
He didn't even realize.
It was the 14th of the month, wasn't it?
It was. And that's not why I chose 14. I only chose 14 because I wanted to do, it had to be an even number, not an odd number. I was going to maybe choose 15 or something like that, but it would have been a little weird. So 14 was what I went with. And it just happened to be on the 14.
Oh, destiny.
Worked out nice.
Destiny.
Wednesday. Broad jumps.
Yes.
I didn't get to do Wednesdays. I did Monday and Tuesday. I did not do Monday either. I'm awful. I did Tuesdays WOD though. And I did the skill. The broad jumps I didn't get to do. I love doing broad. Actually, I did get to do the broad jumps. Sorry. Yes, I did. Broad jumps are cool. Broad jumps work on explosive power. It's always cool to see how far you can jump and land. If you didn't land it,
doesn't count.
How do you improve on the broad jump?
Strengthen your legs, work on your explosive power, do sprints, run with a parachute behind your back, strong arms.
Plyometrics.
Shave your head.
Use a band to stretch.
That's right.
That works.
Right.
It didn't work.
There's a lot of stuff.
Give me my hair back.
All right, so the WOD.
I want a refund.
14 minutes. AMRAP, another AMRAP. Bear crawls, we haven't done this in a while, very long while. Bear crawls are awesome because they look easy until you do them. Mm-hmm. All right. So I like bear crawls. They kind of work your whole body, to be honest with you. And again, they look easy until you do them.
Good way to
kids
mimic the handstand walk too. If you can't do
it is good. Yeah, you are working your arms and shoulders a lot, as well as your legs, and I feel like the walking kind of helps give you an idea of what it feels like.
If you do it right, I watched JJ did them right. You keep your knees as close to the floor as possible. Some people will.
Right.
Some people are trying to move as quickly as possible.
They look like a bear does. Hey, Sarah Cruz. Let's see. Today, Thursday. I don't know when you'll see this podcast. Hello.
Probably tomorrow.
Okay. So yesterday's WOD, okay, was the brutal snatch complex. I was asked for a brutal snatch complex by
Sarah Cruz. Oh, me?
You drink water very loud.
Did I ask?
You did ask maybe a week or two ago. You should throw a cool snatch complex in
Oh,
there.
yeah. When we were running. I remember.
Yes. So that's what I did.
We're so fit. That's what we talk about when we have to
listen.
do runs. Yeah.
And for anybody else, if you don't want a WOD named after you, but you just have a movement you want to see again, or if you want to make a movement and give it to me and it's cool, I'll throw it in there. I promise. Okay. Anyways, snatch complex. It was 5 different things. I wanted to kind of make it sort of like a bear complex, but not quite. Okay. Snatch deadlift. Okay. Back to the floor. Then power snatch. Okay. Then behind the neck push press with a snatch grip, which is very weird and a little different and odd, all that good stuff. Okay. Right into snatch balance, which we don't work on enough, if you ask me.
Great exercise.
We need more days in the week so we can work on stuff like that. Say hi.
Hi.
Say
Hi.
Teddy.
Daddy.
Yeah. It's kind of a mixture between Daddy and Teddy, but it's all good. I like it. Oh, Mama.
Mama. Bye-bye.
Mama.
Hi. Hi, Juliet.
Love you, Mama.
Ever.
There we go.
Love you. Love you.
Yes.
Complexes is that you get to see how these individual movements kind of work together and how they are part of each other, you know, from the power snatch, the snatch balance, the overhead squat, all of that kind of, they all kind of play a role.
For sure. And to add to that, there's a lot of exercises that complement Olympic lifts. For one, like you said, behind the neck, push press, working on wide grip, overhead strength, working on pressing up. When you get underneath the bar, you're not just flinging it over your head and kind of catching it. You're still pressing up really hard, all right, or else you get really crushed. Because the bar goes this way, then it turns around and comes back down that way.
Yeah, and then sometimes you got to catch it here and then... Oh!
I see what you did there. Uh-oh.
He was doing that with a finger, so I just made it.
I see what you did there.
But yeah, it's a great way of dissecting the movement.
It is a very good way.
To put it in an educational manner.
That's it. Dissecting is another good word. You got a lot of good words today. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not just the beauty in this podcast. I'm the brains.
The brain. Picking the brain. Maybe you're the brain. Maybe you are the brain. Wasn't the brain English too?
Yes, sir. I am the brain.
If you think he's the brain more than the Shrek,
right. Come on, we got 5 minutes to wrap this up.
All right. Give me a time limit. We're going to end this at 8:57.
Yep. Got to go home.
Oh, hang on, Julia.
Oh, my God, right. Okay, Thursday evening, the WOD was 7-minute AMRAP, 7. Great exercise, hip extension again.
I can't hear you, Syracuse.
Well, it was 7 burpees plus a pull-up, jumping pull-ups. That was
So recap: 7 sumo deadlift high pulls with a kettlebell, 7 burpee pull-ups, which we don't do enough either. Those are awesome, and they stuck at the same time. All right, so that's a good WOD.
I got my tongue twisted. Speech impediment. I tore. I tore a podcast.
All right, and for Friday, I'm just not going to post it till tomorrow morning. Sorry.
But you can say it now because this isn't going to be posted till Friday.
Then I'll say it. It is another WOD that I try to get very creative with. It's either going to be really good or a complete disaster.
A beautiful disaster.
Yes, that was the setup too. It is going to be it is going to be 5 separate rounds. 4 separate rounds. 4 separate rounds. It is going to be, you have 2 minutes to, number 1, run 200 meters. With the time remaining for the first set of 200-meter run, I'm going to say it was like dubs. max effort dubs. So you want to get your 200 done as fast as you can, and then bang out those dubs. You get
like
a
that.
1 minute rest. You get a minute rest. Then you get to do another set of 2 minutes. Run 200 again. Then a max set of, I want to say, calorie row. I don't remember the order. I really don't remember the exact movements, but
That sounds fun. I like that. Just all out little bursts.
yes. Minute rest again. Then you get another 2 minutes to run a 200 and something like mountain climbers or air squats. Maybe those are both in there. I think it's 4 rounds. You get 2 minutes each, and then you get to, with the time remaining, you get to kill whatever other skill you're doing for that.
That sounds like a good one.
It is a good one.
I will be doing that one tomorrow.
Lots of cardio. It's a great cardio. So come in, people. I guess they're not going to see this till tomorrow anyways. But either way, come in next Friday. I don't care. And Friday after that. Okay? Fridays are very slow, and I know you people are trying to take vacation early, but don't do that to me.
Okay. Right. Anything else to say, Sarah Cruz? We have 2 minutes.
Yes, really quick. Stacy had posted on our athletes page earlier today or yesterday, wanting to have a Thanksgiving Day together or something here.
Bet she did.
Monday or Tuesday or so. So if you guys are interested in that, vote. Also, we talked about CrossFit Liftoff a couple of weeks ago. If that's something we want to do, let's plan for it. What else? Oh, if Thanksgiving is not something you guys want to do, Christmas is around the corner, so we want to have our holiday party sometime mid-December, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, we had a good Christmas party last year with lots of good food.
Oh, yes.
When have we had that?
Right here.
Like right behind you, there was tables set up. There was a.
Was that when I won the thing? I wasn't here.
You were not here. Yes.
I was in Colorado.
The Alexa or whatever it was.
I've got that on my desk side. I've still not opened the box. I need to do that.
All those people you beat that could have used it every day and made their life.
I will use it. I feel bad saying that.
Jesus, man.
Sorry.
All right. It was a fun one. Oh.
Holiday hours really quick for next week. We are going to be closed for Thanksgiving. Spend time with your families. Get outside. Shingle Creek is right up the street. You can go hike. You can ride that bike. You can go canoeing.
You can hike. You can ride that bike.
Ride this bike.
Why?
Put some stank on this bike. Sorry, it's a CrossFit podcast. I'm sorry.
Teddy's bike has no seat.
Know all about that.
Get out and enjoy the family. Friday, we are going to have one morning WOD, one or two evening WODs. And then Saturday, we are back to normal. So,
yes.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yes.
Next week.
Podcast next week. We're all taking a break.
Yes, we need a break from the podcast.
Spend time with your familia.
Amelia, you going fishing?
Going fishing.
That's it. Wrap it up, JJ. 8:57.
Sweet D, over and out.
Oh, damn. See you guys later.
Peace.
Peace.